Vayikra Yaakov el banav, and Yaakov called to his sons, Vayomer, and he said, Heyasfu, gather, va'agida lachem, and I'll tell you, Eitz asher yikra etchem, what's going to happen to you, ba'acharit hayamim, in the end of days. Hikaptzu, gather, v'shemu b'nei Yaakov, and listen, sons of Yaakov, v'shemu el Yisrael abichem, and listen to Yaakov, your father. So you'll notice the language is getting sort of poetically repetitive here, and it's going to go more so. And a little bit cryptic. Reuven bechoriata. Reuven, you're my oldest. Kochi v'reshit oni, my strength and my first power. Yeter seit v'yeter oz, an advantage of rank and an advantage of boldness. Pachas kamayim al totar, a burst of water, you shouldn't do too much. Ki alita mishkevei avicha, because you went up on your father's bed. Az chilalta yitui ala, but you profaned my couch by going up on it. Shimon v'Levi achim. These verses are really kind of hard to understand without looking at the commentary, but because we're committed to just reading the pshat, the basic language, we're just going to translate as simply as possible. Shimon v'Levi achim. Shimon and Levi are brothers. Klei chamas mecherotehem. Their weapons are their tools of violence. Besodam al tavo nafshi. In their conspiracy, in their secret, don't let my soul be connected. Bekalam al techad kavodi. Don't unify my honor in their congregation. Kiba apam herku ish, because in their anger they killed a man. Ubirtzonam, and according to their will, ikru shor, they uprooted an ox. Arur apam, their anger is cursed. Ki az, because it's too bold. The evratam, and their rage, ki kashata, it's too harsh. Achal came be Yaakov, so I'll divide them among Yaakov, vafitain be Israel, and I'll spread them out, scatter them among Yisrael, among Yaakov. Yehuda, atayoducha achecha, you will be acknowledged by your brothers. Yadcha ba'oref evecha, your hand is going to be on the neck of your enemies. Yishtachavu lecha b'nei avicha, and the sons of your father will bow to you. Gur Aryeh Yehuda. So this is like the legacy he's giving his son. Some say it's the blessing. Some say it's just sort of an emotional last will and spiritual last will and testament. Gur Aryeh Yehuda. Yehuda is like a lion cub. Miteref b'ni alita, from the prey of my son you rose. Kara ravat ka'aryeh, you crouched and lay down like a lion. Ukalavi, also another word for lion. Mi yakimenu, who's going to go up against him. Lo yasur shevet mi Yehuda. The staff of authority won't be moved from Yehuda. They were always kings from Yehuda. Umechokek mi bein raglav, and legislation from between his legs. Ad ki yavo Shiloh, until they come to Shiloh. V'lu yikatamim, and people will come and congregate towards him for leadership. Ostri la gefen iro, he ties his donkey to a vineyard. V'lesoreka b'niyatono, basically the same thing. Ki beis bayayin levusho, he's going to have so much wine that he could use it to wash his clothing. Ubedam anavim suto, also same thing, like the blood of grapes, his garment. Chachlili enayim miyayin, his eyes are darkened from wine. Ulaven shinayim mechalav, and his teeth are white from milk. So we're talking about abundance here, wealth. Zevulun lechof yamim yishkon. Zevulun will dwell by the seaside. Vehu lechof aniot, by the port, like where the ships are. V'arkato al Sidon, and his side of the border of him will be on Sidon. Yisachar chamor gorem. Yisachar is a strong donkey. Rovet ben hamishpatayim, who is hovering between the borders. Vayar menucha kitov, and he sees rest because it's good, like stability. V'ta'aretz ki na'ima, and the land that it was pleasant. Vayet shechmo lispol, and he lowered his shoulder to carry. Vayihi lemas oved, and he was like a taxed worker. Danya dinamo, Dan will judge his nation, kachad shivtei Israel, like one of the tribes of Israel. Yehi Dan nachash alei derech, Dan will be like a snake on the way, shvifon alei orach, a serpent on the path, hanoshech ikvesus, that bites the heels of a horse, vayipol rochvo achor, and causes its rider to fall backwards. Lishuatzcha kiviti Hashem, for your salvation I've waited and hoped God.